So I want to give you an intro since I'm going to go back and post a video from, I want to say 2021, possibly. I'll look at it and try and throw a date in there. Um, but this is kind of where we're at now. And first of all, my name's Rob Smith. This is Mr. Smith Garage on YouTube. To have you subscribe and follow me along on what things that we do. Pretty crazy in here. I've got this 81 Volkswagen Vanagon. It's a Westfalia. That's the first video I'm going to post that I did a while ago, and it actually looks like a pretty good video. I'm not sure why I didn't post it, but this is kind of since that video. Actually, this thing looks a lot better from that video, but here's a couple engines that we were talking about that I got going here. Anyway, also got a 1990 Porsche 944 convertible S2. It's my summer fun. And then outdoors, outside the garage right now, I've got 82 Vanagon, both air-cooled. These are both air-cooled. And anyway, I'm going to just go with what I've got here for the intro. Thanks for joining me if you found me on the YouTube channel. And follow along as this will look better. There's a lot going on, and I'll have to explain on a future video. Had to take a little hiatus on getting the 81 going, because I also happen to work on Sea-Doo Bombardier jet skis. I've got a couple of old ones that I redid, got them running for one summer, and then the second summer they did not run so well. But then I did some maintenance on some other cars, and anyway, hope to share a lot with that with you, and appreciate your time, and hope you get to know me better. Thanks. Welcome to the Smith Garage and the 1981 Westfalia Volkswagen Vanagon. It's got an air-cooled motor. I've already done quite a bit of work stripping it out, but I'm going to hopefully walk you through some of the projects that I have to do on this, which includes some rust removal, and then a whole lot of restoring and making this beautiful vehicle back to its glory, and a little bit of customization on the interior camping parts. So anyway, I'm going to take you on a walk around here. This is our driver's side. A little bit of body work to do. It is painted a very nice green that I like, but I think it's house paint that was rolled on. So we're going to see how that works. Just a little bit of rust under the windows, not much. The top looks pretty decent. You can see it better than I can. There's a little bit of work to do up there on some cleaning. Maybe put a fresh coat of something on top of that to protect it a little bit. On the 81s and the 80s, it just had the metal there instead of that plastic piece on the 82s. A little bit of work here. I want to get those looking a little bit better. There's a little bit of surface rust, and then those bolts are pretty secure in there. I want to get those out and put some new attachments for the rear. I got the rear lift supports already. Our motor, when we get to it, got a lot of spiders in there. Killed a couple of big black widow spiders. It looks like it's been kind of switched over. Oh, this is my friend, my favorite spray I come out here nightly and do a little spraying just to see what kind of spiders will drop each morning. So it looks like they've done some updates from California to federal. It's hard to tell exactly what they've changed, but because I've got that little cooling fin, that's for the electronic distributor, and it's missing the little black box that would go on that one holder there. It's got a different type of coil, and my distributor is also a regular points and condenser distributor. The EGR pipe is not there. Also, I'm missing I want to say it's a deceleration valve. Deceleration piece is not there that would hook up to the top of the throttle body for manual transmission vehicles. And that's about it. Everything else pretty much looks to be here. Now, when we talk about exhaust, it's got a federal exhaust on there, so you see the catalytic converters right here on the back. The O2 sensor is not there, so it's set up kind of as a federal smog. Rest of it's all stock down there. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to see what I'm gonna have to do with the exhaust piece. Oh, one thing that I did notice is that when they put this catalytic converter on, and I don't think you can see it on this camera, but it's backwards. So the arrow's pointing into the engine as opposed to towards the muffler, which is not correct. I also got a bent bumper hanger right there, as compared to that one's pretty straight. So kind of working on stripping it out, and I'm going to kind of sand down this paint, see what we've got underneath. I will tell you that my fuel hoses look pretty satisfactory. Looks like they've redone some of the fuel stuff. You can't see it, but I can. The seal for the gas tank on the filler neck is new, and I've got new hoses going across the top for the ventilation. So that's good. Here's a little bit of my rust on this window. Not much. A little bit more right here. You can see how that kind of fillets out in layers. Just a little bit right there. Not much. I do see a piece of broken glass here. Like maybe there was some broken glass at one time. But I do have all these windows. The only window that had a crack in it is the front windshield. I do have the grill off already. And I'll throw some still pictures in there of what the grill looked like and why I took it off. But here's my windshield crack. Looks like it got a rock or something hit the top and it just spread. So I'm going to pull that windshield off a little bit later today. Again, it was in Mexico at some point in time in 1988, because we got some Turismo or Turista stickers. Take you to the inside, show you a little bit about the rust that we have here. Let me put this down while I open this, because my wrists are not what they used to be. It rolls okay. It's not perfect, but we can always make that a little better. But here's the rust that I have inside. Again, it's flaky. I still see some structure in the metal down there. A little bit here to take out. And then on the back of this piece of metal, we got some to take out. But I also noticed that this support panel, I don't know if it actually was ever spot welded on there or not, but I'm probably going to try and straighten that out, fix it. No other real rust to mention anywhere in the vehicle. Yeah, even down in my battery box, even though this is a little crooked, battery boxes look pretty good. My spinning plates for my seats are good. Um, the dash is another thing altogether. We're gonna have to kind of do some work on getting some of these wires. I think they had a stereo in here that, you know, has a bunch of speaker wires onto it, so we gotta take care of that. Sorry about the lighting there. Tent is decent. I'll show you some still pictures when I have it up down below, or not down below. Actually, I'll edit them right into here. But yeah, the tent looks good. I've got the bed pieces. I've got all of my internal cabinetry, including the rock and roll seat and bed. Got it all in here. So just kind of stripped it out, figuring I was looking for rust. Here's my windows, and there's my rear window, and my rear deck lid is on this side of the garage right there. I've already taken it down a little bit, and you can see a couple of little dents in the back that we'll have to maybe pound out, see if we can get it working. Oh, and then there's the rust that I had in the rear. So I'm gonna work on that, learn how to weld, take you through that process. Yeah, in the background you might see I've got a little 944 convertible. S2C or S2 Cabriolet. That's a 1990. They only made a few of those, but that's one of my fun cars to drive in the summer with the top down. And then I got my 82 Vanagon, which I've had for about 2 years now. And I did lose a van in a fire that we had here in Redding not too long ago. It's called the Car Fire. And I lost a 65 VW double door van. I'll have to put a still picture in there of that too, just so you can see why I'm into Volkswagens. Had that for almost 30 years. All right, that's gonna do it for now. And I'm gonna throw in a few other pictures so that you can see kind of what the progress was along the way, and anything that I've got underneath here. All right, see you later.